friends, and welcome to Coffee with My Sunshine. I hope you join me in making these really cute spring and Easter DIYs. So first we're going to start off with this little stool that I got from Goodwill. It's super cute as is, but I don't have little kids in the house anymore, so I am going to refinish it. I've actually seen a few of these stools that I'm going to try and recreate the look. It's with the dipped legs. I don't know if you guys have seen those, where the stool is all one color, but then like the bottom part of the legs are another color. So I'm going to attempt that, and I'm going to paint it black. I know that seems harsh for Easter, but but I thought it would be cute to put like a plant on, or some spring and Easter decor. So I'm just using this acrylic paint and giving it a good coat. This stuff's really thick, so it goes on nicely. And before we get too far into the video, I wanted to let you know that I am joining in on a collab that Kat from According to Kat invited me to. And I think it's probably the biggest collab I've ever been a part of. But I'm super excited because all these ladies will be creating spring and Easter DIYs. I will have the link in my description box so you can check it out after you're done watching my video. So after I taped off where I wanted the black to stop, I just finished coating out the black, and I wasn't really happy with how I taped it off. I should have done it right at the bottom of the rungs, but I can fix that later. You can see there it just looks like a weird stop. But you kind of get the picture of what I was going for. And I will show you at the end what that one looks like. Now on to the next one. I'm just going to use this Valentine sign from the Dollar Tree and this Happy Easter sign that I got from a thrift store, and it was only 99 cents, so I thought it would be perfect for this project. And these little ears, they were 49 cents. I think you can get these at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be needing some yarn for this project. Some burlap and a piece of cardboard. So for this, originally I was going to use this front side, so I snapped off that heart, but then decided I wanted to use this scrapbook paper that looked like wood. So I'm just going to use the back, and I can use the front for something else later on. So I just cut the scrapbook paper to size, and then I'm going to Mod Podge it on. And I don't know why I keep doing this to myself and doing Mod Podge projects, because I'm just not good at it. But you know that if you've been with me for a while. So I'm going to attempt to put it on without any bubbles or wrinkles or rips. So does anybody else have problems with Mod Podge, or is it just me? It is dried. I'm going to add these letters, but first I wanted to cut them apart. And if you wanted to recreate this, I know not everybody has these, but I think the letters at the Dollar Tree, like the sticky letters, would be perfect size for this. And you can actually paint those before you put them on any color that you want. Then you're going to take the cardboard and you are going to draw out a bunny butt. You could use foam board for this as well. And then you want to paint it white. And the first coat I did, just like regular brushing it on. Oh, here's the inspiration piece. It's actually at Kirkland's. I was trying to kind of recreate it. And then you're going to take the rest of that cardboard and draw out some feet. And they're not perfect circles. They're kind of like a little bit more, just a tiny bit more egg-shaped, a little bit more oval. And I went ahead and painted these, but then when I went to put it on the little bunny butt, they were too small. So I cut out some bigger ones. I'll show you that shortly. And for the tail, I'm just taking a strip of cardboard and wrapping some yarn around it, and you want kind of a lot, especially if you want a bushy tail. And there's other ways to do these little pom-poms, but I just like to do it this way. And then when you're done wrapping it, you kind of crease the cardboard so that you can stick the yarn through it, like underneath it. And I just put a paper clip at the end so it was easier to guide it through. So you put it through, and then you want to tie both ends, the front end and the back end, so that it's kind of a circle like this. Sorry, it wasn't focusing. So you should probably do a double knot, but I didn't. And then you want to cut the loops. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing. That way it makes like a cute little tail. And then you just want to cut those long pieces of yarn and then give it like a little haircut so that it's all even. And here are those bigger bunny feet that I did. And then I'm just going to hot glue the little tail onto the Easter bunny butt. And then glue on the feet. And I kind of glued them at like a little slant. And then glue the bottom of the feet onto the sign. And I'm going to use this rose pink color for his little feet. And I'm just using my finger because I thought it might be easier to control than a paintbrush. And I think it's already super cute with his little toes. Then I'm just going to hot glue the letters on. I'm kind of bummed that the H and the Y are covering some of his feet, but the sign wasn't as big as I wanted it to be. I think it's super cute. And then next we're going to work on the ears, and here's where the headband comes in, and you definitely don't need to use the headband. You can just trace out the shape of ears and fill it with some stuffing or toilet paper or whatever you have, or cotton balls. But there's a little spring in here, which I thought would be cool for the sign because the ears would be floppy, but after I hung it on the wall, they kept wanting to flop forward, so I would suggest if you are using these ears to take out the spring because it's just a little bit too heavy. And you could definitely just leave the ears pink and white like this, but I wanted to wrap them in burlap like the inspiration piece I saw. So you just cut a little bit bigger than the ears and hot glue around them. And then just hot glue it onto the back of the sign. And then you're all done. I think it's adorable. Let me know what you guys think. Now for this next one, these next ones are going to be super easy, but they definitely add little Easter and spring touches in the house. So you need a piece of scrapbook paper, a rolling pin, and some Mod Podge. And here I'm just cutting it to the size I wanted because I wanted a little bit of the edges of the rolling pin to show. And I got this rolling pin at Goodwill, and I was never going to use it for food because, you know, you never know what other people have used it for. So that's why I'm using it as decorative. And I'm just taking the scrapbook paper and spraying it down a little bit with water and adding Mod Podge because I've learned from some of my subscriber friends that that's a lot easier to control like that. And then I just pasted it down, and then I'm doing another coat of Mod Podge over the top, just to seal it on. And I like it. I think it's super springy. For this next one, I'm using these wooden utensils that I got from the dollar store, and the same. I was never going to use it for food because I don't know who used it last. So they're just decorative, and I've seen these at stores where the top part is painted, so I kind of wanted to recreate that. So I'm using just a little bit of white acrylic paint. And then after that dries, I'm going to use this acrylic marker in pink. And just drawing little hearts on the tops of the spoons. And I also drew little eggs, but you will see that here shortly at the end. And then for the last one, I'm just using these little chalkboard boards that Arteza sent me. You guys know, if you're part of my channel already, that Arteza doesn't pay me to use their products. They just send them to me and want honest reviews. And I think these are super cute. They came in a 4-pack, I think. But these are cute to put around your house and, you know, draw little signs or decorations on them. So I am using mine for Easter. And please don't judge me at my drawing or or handwriting skills, because I'm not very good, and I don't have a Cricut or Cricut machine or anything. So I do a lot of my own letters, I guess. So be nice, because I'm not very good, but I'm going to have it spell out Happy Spring and then draw little pots of flowers. And I wanted them in bright colors just for spring. And then that's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed these really quick and easy spring or Easter DIYs. I had a lot of fun doing them. I love the bright colors and happiness of spring. I don't know. Something about spring makes me really happy. So let me know what you guys think. And if you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe and join my YouTube family. And also don't forget to head on over to the playlist and check out everyone else's videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!